Right, I've got to get on with this quickly because there's a lot of information I want to try and translate to you, but I've got 5 minutes because of a self-inflicted timer that I've put onto myself. So yeah, Season 4 updates in 5 minutes, go! Right, the first notable thing is this all shiny thing. It is the BMW M4 G82 GT4. It's a lot of numbers and a lot in there. Basically, this is the car that Jimmy Broadbent goes at the Nürburgring whatever thing with Steve Super GT and some other dude that goes around there is very quick who does another YouTube thing. Basically, this is the YouTube car, so of course it's going to be an iRacing. Now, this is the old McLaren GT3 because we are still waiting for the new McLaren 720S GT3 Evo. Now, in the release notes, this did say all the way through that it's pending approval. Apparently, a lot of people aren't happy with that, but we've been told it's pending approval. Chillax. It's probably McLaren that's being the awkward ones anyway because they don't quite like the car. It doesn't sound right, or the rev lights are too bright, or something like that. It's McLaren. We know what they're like. Look at them in the Grand Prix. And that is coming from a McLaren fan. So all you haters out there, I'm a McLaren fan. Look at the helmets. They're Lando Norris helmets. So I'm allowed to say that. The Mini stock car in its dirt variant and a road variant. This is what it looks like with my great green and black colour scheme on it, which is iRacing's default, but it has got an interesting engine scoop, so it looks like a Subaru. Yeah! New track, Cadwell Park. It is a paid track, so it's not free, but look how pretty it is. There's a clip from my stream just on screen at the minute, and it was very pretty to race around. Wasn't bad, too much frames. I've got the settings quite high, and I was getting 80 frames per second on 2K monitors, triple 2K monitors. So again, not too bad at all, but yeah, very, very tricky circuit. Good luck for your multi-class races. Spa has had a beautiful rescan, and might I say it is a very, very snazzy one at that. Completely different circuit, really open circuit now because of all the added gravel tracks, particularly at turn 1, you just say. Again, we've got a clip from the stream of a hosted race that I did around there. Absolutely very, very well done. Again, getting low 70s, high 80 frames per second around here, depending on which bit of the circuit. But frames were not too bad in my case. There is some issues apparently on the forums with frame rate, so please bear that in mind. If you do need to do them, lower down your settings and keep an eye on the forums for an update. Zolder circuit has had another little rescan, and you will notice at the first chicane, I think it is, there it is on screen right now, the curbs, the massive great sausage curbs that you would jump over and take off, they are gone. Don't have any clips of it yet, but I haven't run around it, but I have heard people are enjoying it. All you wet weather fans, we have a spotty rain for timeline weather mode apparently, so this will be isolated patches of rain around the circuit, I'm guessing, instead of just waving in one giant wave of rain and wetness. Preconditioning for standing starts. Basically that means the cars on standing starts will do a virtual warm-up lap. Be cool if we could actually do a warm-up lap. Maybe that's in future years builds, but who knows. But basically the cars will do a virtual one that we won't see, where the tyres and brakes will be nice and warm for standing starts, which will be good for lap 1 shenanigans. But let's face it, F4 and Super Formula Lights top split will still be carnage on lap 1. Clutch variants. When you do standing start, your clutch is normally a bite point that is a percentage of every single race. 17% or 15% on the Super Formula Lights. If you set your clutch at that, you'll get a great start all the time. That's gone. Could be 40% now, could be 5%, could be 20%, could be 80%. Who knows? It will be different in every single race. Shared lone qualifying replays. Yes, that's right. That is a big one that's getting missed because you will now be able to see other qualifying laps from the replay screen. So that's going to be really interesting. You could do your laps and go, oh my goodness, how am I 3 seconds off the pace? You can now go watch the pole sitter in the replay scheme. Very, very useful if you are trying to find time and find the right racing line. 8 new track configurations added to AI Racing. That is 4 from Cadwell and 4 from Spa. That's lying because there's the same setup with 3 different pit lanes and a bike layout. So it's 2 layouts, but one layout has 3 pit entries and exits. Setups have been updated. Divisions will no longer be calculated in week 1. They will be calculated during week 13. Didn't even know they were calculated in week 1. These slowdowns are fixed. I may have been quite vocal about this in the past, particularly when I've been racing 24 hours Le Mans, where I got about 1 billion slowdowns. Fixed an issue where gain time penalties could recalculate themselves every 5 seconds and even increase value, resulting in unclear time gain penalties. We found this a lot. You can go back and look at my channel of me getting very angry, but basically you'd drive down, you'd lift off, and then the time would go up again, which is really, really unfair. The F3 has had a downforce upgrade, I think they've called it. Basically, aerodynamic damage penalties, they're calling it. That is the same with the F4, the LMP3, Super Formula Lights, Super Formula F23, and probably one more because I've already missed it. Fuji has had a bump map update. Great name, love it. Fixes the bump where there is a no chicane bit, the cut through. There is a big bump at turn 7. Apparently that's been fixed. Right, that's some of them. I hope I'm under the 5 minutes. I'll have to check in edit. Fingers crossed that I have. I hope I will. If not, I'll fake edit it and speed myself up so I do get it under the 5 minutes so you won't even know. There is a link downstairs that gives all of the release notes, so have a look in there. Try and look up your favourite car. Let me know if I missed anything that you're looking forward to in this Season 4, but thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.